Coming up today on Studio 13 Live, we are live in Bellingham, showing you all the amazing things the city has to offer.
We're introducing you to the Hotel Bellwether's Canine Concierge and checking out their food and drinks.
Just goes a little bit one way and you're like, oh, it's all going down.
Plus, I'm taking the scenic route up Chuckanut Drive to learn how to canoe on Lake Whatcom. And we're going inside the Spark Museum of Electrical Innovation to check out their exhibits.
Then we'll check out the Neko Cat Cafe, where you can sip your coffee and hang out with rescue cats.
Plus, we're going inside the historic Hotel Leo and taking a look at their new immersive experiences. And we can't forget about the drinks at Chuckanut Bay Distillery. Studio 13 Live from Bellingham starts right now.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make your day.
Hello, and welcome. We are so happy to be here. I'm Mireya Garcia.
And I'm Brian McMillan, and we are live in Bellingham right now.
Yes, we are.
On a bit of a breezy, cloudy morning. I've been here all morning with Good Day Seattle as well. We had a great time over the past 5.5 hours, and we have even more fun for this next hour.
So exciting. And we have the star of the show here. You peeped in Bella, the canine concierge here at Hotel Bellwether. She has really just been a joy. And we're going to be hanging out with her and learning more about her here pretty soon.
She is the bestest of all the girls.
All the goodest girls. Yes. I love that look, this wind, it's either going to make me look like a model or you can't see my face. One or the other.
You were talking, your shirt puffs up.
My shirt
when
puffs
the wind
up.
comes.
Okay, so here's the thing. My vibe was 1960s, but it's giving elevated clown. Okay.
Elevated
clown. Okay, we want to send it out to Carly, who earlier in the week actually got to drive up Chuckanut Drive.
Yep.
And she learned a thing or two, right?
She learned how to canoe.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm really, did she fall in? We're going to find out.
Okay, we're going to find out. Let's take it away.
Y'all, I am so excited. Today, I am heading up to Bellingham for the first time ever. We're gonna go up Chuckanut Drive, then I'm gonna get out on the water, try something new, and try not to fall in. So let's see if I can do it. I have heard only magical things about Bellingham, so it makes sense that we're in the Honda Passport Elite, and let me tell you, the 10 speakers in this thing are unreal. Had to pull over for this view. Stunning, gorgeous. We love Mother Nature, and it's so quiet too. You can really hear like the birds chirping and everything. I'm enjoying this little road trip. I also just discovered this whole Wi-Fi hotspot situation, so I can choose music from my phone without ever plugging in a cord. It's gonna be Taylor Swift, obviously. That's a win. Hi, Becky. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, you too.
I'm so excited to get out on the canoe with you today.
Wonderful.
This is going to be your 5th year in Bellingham, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my gosh. Tell me the story of how your family got started in this business.
So we have run boat rentals for over 20 years. It's a family business that we've done for a long time, and we're all about safe, affordable family fun. And so we've been operating since 2019 in the summers, and we have canoes, kayaks, pedal boats, and stand-up paddleboards.
Amazing. Do you think I'm going to be able to canoe without falling in?
You're going to be able to do it.
You must be Becky's daughters,
Hi.
Katie and Clara. Hi, nice to meet you. What was it like kind of growing up around this family business?
Growing up around a boat rental has been highly influential in my life and has inspired me to become a lifeguard so I can save people who tip over. Just kidding, just kidding.
Do you think I'm going to be able to do it without tipping?
You can definitely do it. I will teach you all the steps, do not worry.
Okay. What are your main responsibilities with working here?
Our main responsibilities are handling the cash as well as helping people into the boat. So we carry the boats down to the water and launch them into the water.
Oh, I bet that keeps you in very good shape because these boats are not light, right?
Not light, no.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, I'm ready to go get in one.
Okay, let's go.
Woo! All right, Katie, I'm ready to get out on the water. What do I need to know about canoeing?
Okay, we're gonna follow 3 easy steps.
Okay.
So the first one is to hold our paddle correctly.
Got it.
So we're gonna put our thumb underneath, our fingers
under.
around.
Okay.
Just like that, looks good. And then you're gonna hold it around shoulder width apart.
Okay.
Our second step is we're gonna put it into the water. So you wanna put it into the water, try to go as deep as you can.
Okay.
So that you can get as much water. And the third step is just push it back, just like that.
I can feel the ab workout already.
Oh yes, it's gonna get tiring.
Okay.
So we're just gonna repeat those, put it into the water and push it back,
Push it
just
back.
like that.
Okay, so these
Yeah.
strokes are feeling similar to like a stand-up paddleboard or a kayak, right?
Yeah.
But I've heard that the canoe has a higher likelihood of tipping. What do I do to avoid that from happening?
Yeah, so to avoid tipping, we need to make sure that we do not stand up. And also we want to try to stay as in the middle of our canoe as possible.
Okay.
So we don't look over the edge or something.
Okay.
So as long as we sit still and don't stand up, we're gonna be okay.
I'm ready to get out there.
Okay, let's go.
How do I get in here properly, Katie?
Okay, so you're just gonna take a big step
Okay.
and
We're
you
good
can
because we're on land so far, right?
push you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're so strong pushing all of us. Okay.
Thanks, Clara. Have fun.
Thank you. It just is like every little tip feels like it's about to be a real big tip.
No.
You know?
It's okay.
It just goes a little bit one way and you're like, oh, it's all going down. So is it more locals or tourists that usually rent from y'all?
It started off with mostly locals, but now it has actually expanded to people all over Washington State.
Like us.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if we can go down and around there without tipping. I'm gonna try to stay still. Let's see if we can do it.
We can do it.
All right.
Let's go.
I feel like I really reconnected with the outdoors during like the last couple of years when we
Totally.
couldn't be inside. I mean, how was that for y'all?
Yeah, so throughout the pandemic, it was difficult for many businesses, but for our business, a lot of people came out to the parks and we had a lot of support from the community and support from the state. So we were able to stay open and people just made the best of it, wearing masks and having a good time on the boats.
So I don't know if you saw that, but we had some obstacles we just had to deal with. There was a couple wakes that came. We had to really ride the wave. We almost hit a chunk of wood basically out there, but you were a pro, Katie. You just pushed right off of it. I so appreciate you. And you know, we lost a GoPro, but that's okay.
That's okay.
I had an amazing day with you. Thank you guys so much for teaching me everything.
Oh, thank you,
This is a
Carly. Thank you
success.
for coming out. You were an amazing power.
Thank you, you too. You guys are such a cool family.
Oh, that's
cool
so
is
great.
that?
If you want a GoPro, by the way, you can just
There's one in there.
dive down into Lake Whatcom and you'll find it. But what a cool thing to do,
So fun.
especially in the summertime on a beautiful day.
Oh
and all
yes,
that stuff.
absolutely.
Hanging out on the water.
Yeah, we want to welcome Jim. You're the general manager.
Yeah, general manager. Thank you.
Of Hotel Bellwether and big fan of the area as well, right?
Oh yeah, I was raised in the Skagit Valley and moved away into Idaho for a few years, but it's great to be back. I've been at the Hotel Bellwether 11 years now, and you know, this setting, it's just fun to come to work every day.
And by the way, that's where we are right now. We're on the patio, and it's pretty spectacular. There's like outdoor fires and all that stuff going
Bellingham
on. Really
Bay
cool.
right behind us.
Yep,
Oh.
yep. So tell us a little bit about Bellingham and what about it has grown over the past 10 years?
You know, Bellingham, from its agricultural and you know the paper mill, over just 11 years that I've been here, it's amazing to see us really become a tourist destination. The Seattle people really discovered us, and through the pandemic, it was an easy getaway that was safe. They couldn't get on an airplane, but they came to Bellingham, and I talked to, my office is right off the lobby, and I talked to a lot of the guests that stay here, and they're amazed on how wonderful and how many fun things there are to do here, from the breweries, the emerging restaurant scene, Old Town, Old Bellingham, and then Fairhaven. You know, you can't miss downtown Fairhaven with the shops and galleries, and it's such a preserved old part of Bellingham that's been real well done.
It had been a while since I'd been here, you know, maybe 10 or 15 years to spend like a whole, you know, weekend up here, and I can't believe how much has changed. It's spectacular.
Yeah, it is. There's so much. I mean, from outdoor recreationists, you know, our number one thing here is to come for luxury and relaxation. So we have all kinds of packages. We think of ourselves as a hotel resort now, with the Sucia Island adventure, to mountain biking, to going kayaking and whale watching. But a lot of our guests just like to relax in these beautiful rooms and enjoy the Lighthouse Grill, or maybe go down and have a nice glass of wine in the wine cellar.
I don't know what it is. The beds here are ridiculously
So comfy,
comfortable.
cozy.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, before we let you go, we have to talk
Yes.
about Bella the Canine Concierge. Tell us about the work she does. I hear she gets paid in biscuits.
Your camera.
Yeah, you know, she does. So Bellwether Bella, as we call her, and she has her own Facebook page. But she welcomes our guests. She's got a beautiful bench that she sits in. So when you walk into the Bellwether, Bella greets you. And she's our canine concierge, and she also, we have a wonderful dog program here. So our first 2 floors are open to dogs, and Bella does a handwritten note with her paw print to every dog that stays with us. And we have special beds, special treats that are made right here in Bellingham that we add to the dog package. So
she's got to earn her salary, so you got to have her writing those notes.
Yeah, she does. So she welcomes all the dogs. She tells them all the good places to sniff around and where the bunnies are hidden. And
oh, good. We want to thank you so much for joining us today, and we're going to keep having fun in this beautiful location. So Carly's coming up here pretty soon.
She is going to check out, and I won't tell Bella, but she's going to be checking out a cat cafe.
Yes, and then I'm going to be taking everyone on a super fun, interesting, and very different tour of the Bellingham area. We'll be right back.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around.
Have you ever done this? Have you ever done whale watching?
I've never done it. I've seen them kind of from the shore, but it's just so amazing and beautiful that people have the opportunity to do that.
There is something special about that. I mean, like seeing those giant creatures, incredible. Yeah. Incredible. Yeah.
You know, this has been a very animal-heavy show, and I'm here for it, okay? And up next, we're going to send it out to Carly. You're at the Cat Cafe right now, Carly.
You know it, right meow. And we'll just say that. I'm here at the Neko Cat Cafe. It is such a stylish space. I know you love the puns, Mireya, so I had to do that. I'm here with the founders, Caitlin and Corey. And what's this little kitty's name?
This is Ozzy.
Ozzy is such a cutie. So all of the cats here are adoptable. How did you guys get inspired to open a cat cafe?
So Corey and I lived in Japan for a couple of years, and while we had free time, we loved to visit cat cafes. And we just fell in love with the concept. And at that time, there weren't any in the U.S. So as soon as we moved back, we started working on it, and here we are.
I love that. And how many cats have been adopted through here?
We've done just about 400 adoptions.
That's incredible. And are the cats pretty friendly?
They are, yeah. They come in all shapes and sizes and personalities.
Oh.
So some are super cuddly, some are a little sassy, a little tortitude here and there, but lots of sweethearts for sure.
I love that. And what kind of drinks do you have here at Neko Cat Cafe?
Aside from your coffees and teas, some of my personal favorites are mimosas, or even we've got a catnip-infused pale ale.
So you can actually drink catnip? That's not what I'm drinking right now, is it?
A little frisky, but no, that's not what you're drinking, yeah.
Oh, this is really good. I did not know humans could have catnip, but sounds like a good thing if it's going to make you frisky. Come here on a date, right? Well, this is a 3 Caitlin operation, I just learned. So we're going to meet Caitlin number 2 right now. She's our final Caitlin we're meeting here today. But you are the general manager, right?
Yes.
That has to be a really fun job.
Oh my gosh, it's the best job I've ever had.
I bet. And who's your little friend here?
This is Carlton.
Carlton. I feel like we're, twin flames with our names here. I know you throw some really fun events here. Tell me about those.
We do. So my favorite event every Friday, we do Frisky Fridays. So we do $3 drinks, get a little discount, come hang out with the kitties, and it's a late night for them. So they love getting frisky with all the humans that are here.
That sounds so fun. Yeah. And we have to mention the cat celebrities that you have. Yes. You have some TikTok stars.
We do.
Tell me about that.
So those are Chloe and Ringo. They're in love. They're a bonded pair. They're perfect opposites of each other. Chloe's just beautiful, and Ringo, I don't even think he knows he's a cat. And so they're like the best for everyone.
Oh my gosh, that's so perfect. How much does it cost to come here and when you open?
Yeah, so it's $15 a person, and then we're open noon to 6, Monday through Thursday, and then on the weekends we're open 10 to 8.
So much fun. I have had the best time at the Cat Cafe. What's your favorite thing about working here?
Well, the cats. Coming in every day and hanging out with the cats is the best thing ever.
Good coworkers, right?
Yes,
I feel like this is a vibe.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And
you.
If you come to Bellingham, definitely check out Neko Cat Cafe. If you're in Seattle, you can also stop by in Capitol Hill as well. This is a pretty poppin' spot, and I will definitely be back to both locations. So right now, I'm going to send it right back to you at Hotel Bellwether. Mireya and Brian, what's going on there?
I love the puns, Carly. Absolutely. Thank you so much. That looks like such a great spot.
It does. I want to take the kids there a little bit later on today. I'm excited about that. That'll be fun.
Yes, and there's so much fun stuff to do. So I actually yesterday got the opportunity to go on a very special kind of tour with the Good Time Girls. Check it out. Right now, I am in the Fairhaven Village Green. It's so peaceful and beautiful, but the interesting thing about places like Bellingham is that there's also a lot of history that we don't know about. Now, I am here with the Good Time Girls. Introduce yourself to the people.
Hi, my name is Colby Labrie, and I am co-owner, operator of Belling History Tours with the Good Time Girls.
And fashionista as well. Oh, that is so fantastic. All right, now, as an expert, I have to know, what are some of your favorite facts about Bellingham?
Well, I mean, I love all the old Wild Westy history, which is concentrated here in Fairhaven for sure. This is our most haunted hotspot, and those tours, our spooky tours, are definitely our most popular, so that's probably my favorite history.
So what I love is that you have sort of different types of tours depending on your interest, okay? Some of them get a little spicy. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, we have our Sin and Gin tours.
Oh boy.
Which are brothels and saloons and that kind of real Wild Westy history here. Which
very cool.
There's a lot of here in Bellingham and in the Northwest.
Very interesting. The things you didn't know. Okay, but today we are going to take a little bit of an abbreviated version of your gore and lore tour. Is that right?
Yes, gore and lore.
Okay, so I have to know, where do you love to take the people on this tour just to spook them enough?
Yeah, we just kind of do a little tour around Fairhaven. Every single building here in Fairhaven has ghost stories. But we do tell true crime and just other kind of local legends with a spooky flavor. So we just do kind of a loop around and go into Bellingham's most haunted building.
Excellent. Now you were telling me that there's sort of these markers that you look for. Tell me about those.
Yeah, there's a bunch of historical markers placed around in Fairhaven in the sidewalks, and there's 50 of them or more total up and down Harris Avenue. But we use a lot of those on our tours, and a lot of them have very sensational little tidbits on them.
Oh.
Here is where we had unknown dead men displayed in the 1890s and early 1900s, and that's pretty straightforward. If they didn't know who he was, you know, they didn't have ID, so the coroner would embalm him and then prop them up right here on the corner.
Talk to me about the most haunted building you were telling me about.
Yes, so that's Sycamore Square, just up on the corner of 12th. It's known as the Mason Building when it was built, but it's called Sycamore Square today. And it's kind of like an 1890s mall. Like you go inside and there's a lot of shops, and it's three or four stories, and it kind of gives you a feeling of vertigo when you go inside. It's an interesting architecture. Paranormal activity happens in here. Almost everyone that works in this building has stories from their shops of just weird and odd things happening. From what I can tell, the ghosts in this building are mostly very just playful and mischievous and just like to turn lights on and off.
Wow, so I have to know more about the Good Time Girls. Excellent business name, by the way. But tell me about the idea behind all of this.
So some friends of mine who started the tours back in 2011 just were really fascinated with a lot of these stories that aren't things that you might find, you know, in a museum or in school or, you know, some of your normal history that you hear. So we're trying to tell some of the more quirky history and things that you don't hear every day. I took over the business in 2018 and just love keeping it going.
That is so cool because, you know, I think for so many of us, history has always been interesting, but it's kind of understood that in school, you really only get a piece of it, right? And this way, you get into the nitty gritty, the coolest stuff. Right. Oh, I love to see it. Okay, so we have to know, how can people take their own tour with you?
Yeah, you can come on our website, which is bellinghistory.com. So that's like Bellingham, but history instead of ham.
Oh, okay. Excellent. And they can just kind of book a tour right there.
Yep.
Okay, but this isn't just for people who are driving in from out of town. I feel like locals could get in on this too.
Oh yes, we get lots of locals as well. I mean, everyone who comes on our tour said, I never knew this about my town. So local or not, we also have a podcast and lots of other fun history on that website.
Tell us the name of your podcast.
It's just called Belling History with the Good Time Girls, the podcast.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, well, it has been just so much fun talking to you. Thank you so much for showing me around, because I feel like not only did I get to know the Bellingham of today, but also the Bellingham of long ago, with a few interesting asides.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
I gotta tell you, Colby was just so much fun, and these tours happen all throughout the year. She said she used to just do them kind of in October, but they were so popular, you gotta do them all year round.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. All right, coming up next, Carly had quite the shocking experience at the Spark Museum. Stick around for that. Studio 13 is live in Bellingham. We'll be right back.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around. I wanna see you smile, take you
Live in Bellingham. Isn't that beautiful farmers market?
Yeah, every Saturday here for the next few months. And yeah, how about that? Beautiful farmers market here in Bellingham. They have so much cool stuff, so much fun stuff. We're featuring a bunch of that here on the show today. And one of those things is very shocking.
Yeah, it's an electric experience, I hear. Let's send it on over to Carly Henderson, who really had a very sparky time.
Yes.
Carly.
Hi, Carly.
You know it. I hope you're ready to get charged up because we're heading into the Spark Museum. They have some incredible artifacts there, including the first ever light bulb invented by Thomas Edison. This is a place you have to check out if you come to Bellingham. And if you're lucky, you might even get zapped by the Mega Zapper with 4.5 million volts of electricity. Check out how it went. Hi friends, I'm feeling electric as we check out beautiful Bellingham. Right now we're at the Spark Museum, seeing what the buzz is all about. So I am here with John Jenkins, co-founder of the Spark Museum. How did you start this whole place?
Well, we started the museum because I needed a place for the UPS truck to come where my wife wouldn't see it. No, my co-founder and myself, Jonathan Winter and myself, both started when we were about 13 years old collecting old radios. 60 years later, we have this amazing collection. We decided to join forces and present it all to the world. So we have one of the largest displays of early electrical apparatus in the world, so pretty much everything. Okay. And actually one of the most interesting is right here. This is Thomas Edison's first successful light bulb.
Oh, this is the actual one.
That's the actual one.
Wow.
And he made about 30 of these and hung them around Menlo Park and invited the public to come see them. It was a huge deal. And today only 2 of these lamps survive. There's one at the Menlo Park Museum in New Jersey, and we have the other one here.
That's incredible. Standing in front of history.
Exactly.
Let's continue on. All right, so this is the first ever phonograph. How does this work?
Well, this is Thomas Edison's first phonograph, and it works by recording sound on these wax cylinders. And I can make it operate here for you. There's no electricity, so it's all operated by a spring. So we have to rely on physics to produce the sound amplification.
Okay. That's incredible.
This is 1906.
Wow. Speakers have gotten a lot smaller since then.
Yeah.
That's really
You'd have a hard time putting that in your ear like you can with today.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go see some more things. Okay, so this is a theremin, and I'm a huge fan of music. So John, tell me about this.
Yeah. So the theremin was invented in 1930, and it's the only musical instrument you play without touching it.
Right. How does it work?
It uses radio waves to sense your body, and the body affects those radio waves in a way that it's converted into sound.
That is wild. Okay, so this is Morse code. How does this work?
Well, you're just sending combinations of dits and dashes that represent letters of the alphabet. So dit-da is an A. So if you do dit-da, that's an A. There you go. That's an A right there.
Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. What is going on in here? I'm seeing some warning signs. Are we sure this is safe?
Don't worry, Carly. I'm a professional.
That was incredible. I didn't know you were such a musical artist,
It's
too.
all the magic of the electricity.
Yeah. Well, speaking of electricity, this is the Cage of Doom. What happens here?
Well, we're going to put you inside the cage of doom, and we're going to hit you with 4.5 million volts.
Of electricity.
Of electricity, loose electricity.
And is it safe? Has anyone ever gotten hurt doing
We haven't
this?
lost anybody yet. It's safe.
Yet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. On that note, I guess it's time for the Cage of Doom. Ah! It's been nice knowing you.
Clear.
Whoa. Okay. That was wild. Are you okay to touch this? Is everything okay? Great. Wow. Well, how about that for a finale? So level 2.0 was like touching the metal and hoping nothing happens. Maybe next time I come back, I'll try that.
Time, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, John. This has been amazing.
You're welcome.
Whew. I survived. Yep. Definitely survived the Cage of Doom, and I got a little sticker to prove it. You know, sometimes I like to ask people the last time that they truly felt alive. That is definitely mine, but when I asked the co-founder, John, he said anytime a school field trip comes through, he just sees the wonder and awe in those kids' eyes. So I thought that was really cool. It'd be so fun. It'd be great family fun as well. Definitely be sure to check it out next time you're in Bellingham. Mireya, Brian, back to you.
So cool. I love that.
So great. I think I'm going to take my son there. Carly, great job. I mean, I was scared for you, girl, but I'm glad you made it out alive.
You made it out of the Cage of Doom.
This has been such a good time, and we're going to keep the fun times rolling. Okay,
Yes.
Carly's really exploring the entire community, which I love. I hear she's going to be at the Hotel Leo next.
Yes, and I am going to be learning how to make a Manhattan here at Hotel Bellwether. Stick around, Studio 13 live in Bellingham, right after the break.
Take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make you. I wanna see you smile.
Ooh, look at that, how fun.
Yes, hiking around here is next level. If you go up to the mountains and you go at the right time of year, like maybe a little bit later on this summer, the wildflowers up there are popping, and it is spectacular. There's nothing like it. This is actually one of the areas, I think, the best kept secrets here in Washington. It's awesome, awesome. And not only that, the
We're letting it loose. We're letting it loose. And you know what I love? I love that you can, you know, be down here like at the Hotel Bellwether and really just chill out, or you can go on a full-on adventure. We see some kayaking there. We saw Carly on that canoe. I think it's just super fun.
Yeah, camping is great up here as well. Stand-up paddleboarding, you got all the stuff. You can go out and do some sightseeing out on the water as well. The whale watching is so close by too. A lot of boats out here can take you out under the water, take you out there, and you can go see some orcas.
I absolutely love that. And you know, we were talking earlier about what a great idea it would be to come out here for a quick getaway on a special occasion. I mean, obviously we have Father's Day coming up. You can really move that quick, but anything really is just a fun time.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about the indoor stuff too. You know, with this hotel that we're at right now, the Hotel Bellwether, and there's a ton of other great properties up here. You can just kind of settle in, cozy up, and then you get a view like this, folks, behind us, where we have—
It's very casual, right?
Yeah,
beautiful.
The boats and all that stuff. There's actually a really cool walking trail. It goes, I heard it goes for a few miles.
Yeah, it does.
Down behind me.
That's so fun. And you know, Carly Henderson has been exploring the city here, which has been so fun. And Carly, I hear you're at Hotel Leo now, and you're going to check out a very awesome experience there.
You know it. So yeah, we're right here in the lobby at Hotel Leo. I'm here with Chris. You are the artistic director of this whole experience, right? Tell me all about it.
Yeah, so the hotel was built in 1929. It's an incredible space that was renovated by Bob Hall, who just does this to tons of buildings here in Bellingham to rejuvenate the downtown. So we get to partner with them and create an incredible tour through this historic space using art. So I have a background in animation, so we get to have fun with it.
Well, show me some of the stuff. I see some different props. So what are we looking at here?
These are all props you'll see throughout the tour. So, you know, you'll find mysteries, things to solve, clues, puzzles. You know, there's also just a storyline that you're the heroes of. So you're kind of the, you know, solving a mystery as you go through the library. And the basement, there's some secret areas that you get to see that nobody else in the hotel gets to.
Ooh, you're really selling it to me right now. It almost feels like escape room vibes.
Yeah, there's escape room, but you're not locked in a room, and there's no time limit, so you get to journey throughout the entire space, which is incredible, trying to figure out what this cryptic letter is and what this secret society did, you know, in the hotel in the 1920s. So.
That is so much fun. Well, I want to go on a little bit of the tour right now. Do you have someone who can take me? Hi. Oh, I see you back there, girl.
Welcome to the heart of Bellingham.
Okay.
The Hotel Leo. We're so thankful you've come to help us out. Now, we'll journey to the library soon to examine the cryptic letter we found. But first, imagine with me for a moment a simpler time. It's 1929, and the hotel doesn't look much different than it does now, thanks to the incredible restoration. The original tiles line the floors and walls. And here we are in the Rose Room, and now the incredible ballroom, home to conventions and weddings, to large gatherings of important societies.
Wow, this is an absolutely stunning space. Do you just love your job so much?
I do. It's wonderful. And here, the original chandeliers and the crystal ball still remain after nearly a century.
Wow, I love the historic vibes here. This is absolutely gorgeous. You're going to take me one other spot, right?
Yes.
Okay, where are we going next?
We are going to the Amendment 21. You see, a little known fact is that this hotel housed the first bar to open in Bellingham after Prohibition, which was the pioneer.
Is that the 21st Amendment?
It was the Pioneer Room, which was the inspiration for the Amendment 21, which we will show you some of its wonderful offerings.
Hey, thank you so much. Wow, I'm loving this so far. Okay, so now we are meeting Shelby here at the bar. Hi, Shelby.
Hi.
What do you have for me here?
I have our pineapple sage gin and tonic.
Okay, this is such a beautifully put together drink. What are these garnishes here?
That is dried pineapple and fresh sage.
Oh my gosh, this is absolutely fantastic. I think you definitely need to come here if you're in Bellingham. You can stay here, and I believe you can come here as a guest and take this whole tour as well. So even if you're stopping by, be sure to come here. Thank you so much. I'm going to continue my marathon through Bellingham from here on out. Maybe have a couple more drinks and toss it back to you guys at the hotel. We'll see you in a little bit.
I love it, Carly. Thank you so much. And as you can tell in front of me, we're going to be learning how to make a drink, aren't we? This is Steve Kelly from the Lighthouse Bar and Grill here at Hotel Bellwether, and I'm excited to learn how to make a Manhattan today.
Well, it's a specific Manhattan from us. So we prep this keg with port and sherry into the cask, and then we fill it with Amaro Montenegro, which is an Italian Amaro.
Okay.
That's that one.
That's this one? Okay.
And then Antica Formula. And then some secret ingredients that I can't tell you.
Oh, because they're secret.
Exactly.
That's what makes it good, right?
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a secret. So we'll start making this.
Okay, so what do we do first? For those who don't know anything about making a Manhattan, what do you do?
Because it's live TV, we've pre-prepped some ice in here. We're pouring a 2-ounce pour.
Okay. 1001, 1002, right?
That's it, and that's the Elijah Craig. This is pre-batched to make it less confusing.
This is a great bourbon, by the way. Yeah, really good stuff. What do you got there?
This is the mix of the Antica and the Amaro.
Okay.
So we're going to put an ounce of that in. And you've been at work since 3 o'clock this morning. So
I have, so this is basically like 5 o'clock for me.
Exactly.
So yeah.
We're going to do a couple of dashes. This is Angostura bitters.
Okay.
In there, and then we're going to stir.
Okay, there we go. Stir it on up. So it's really not all that hard to make, is it?
Nothing complicated, but it does take a lot of time. It's all in the preparation. So then we have a cherry ready to go in our coupe, and in a gale force wind, I'm going to try and pour this without.
See, that was perfect. Yeah, we've been doing cooking segments, and we've been doing some drinking segments as well, and it's an added challenge doing it in the wind.
Absolutely. Character building.
This, it smells great. It smells great. Let's do it. Oh yeah.
Will that work?
That works.
Yeah, perfect.
That works. As you can tell, you're not from around here.
No, I'm from Ireland.
Yes, you're from Ireland, and I love your shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
It's fantastic.
That's it.
Can you tell us about these special whiskeys that you brought?
Well, this is a whiskey, this is a vodka, and this is a gin.
Oh,
These, we serve from our bar here exclusively. This is from my village in Ireland.
Your village in Ireland?
Absolutely, 750 people. And we somehow came out with gin, vodka, and the finest whiskey on earth.
Is it really?
Yeah, so this is done with Pinot Noir casks, and it's nearly 6 o'clock now, so
okay.
We can pour one of these.
Oh, am I doing this too?
Well, you have to try.
I do have to try it.
When
it's
in
from
Rome.
a little village in Ireland.
Exactly.
When am I going to get a chance to do that again?
So it's called the Shed Distillery. Shout out to JP Rigney.
Shout out, JP. All right. Cheers from
Launch
America to Ireland. Here we
it.
go. Mm-hmm. Oh.
I told you.
Oh, yeah. That's dangerous. That is good. Oh, baby. Now I got to go make a visit to Ireland to your village here. That is good stuff. Tell where can people find you guys?
We're at the Lighthouse Bar and Grill here at the Hotel Bellwether, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Just pile on in.
We actually had dinner there last night. It was fantastic.
Perfect.
Good stuff. You know what, guys? I'm feeling good now. So coming up here next, Mireya's going to be learning how to make ceviche. You're going to want to stick around for that. I'm going to go sit down, I think, for a couple minutes. We'll be right back after this.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around like sunshine and I wanna see you smile, take you another mile.
Beautiful shot there of Bellingham Bay, and we are live this morning at the Hotel Bellwether in beautiful Bellingham here for Studio 13 Live, having a blast this morning. Look at this gorgeous shot. The weather has cooperated with us this morning. We got some overcast skies. The sprinkles have arrived. It's a little breezy at times, but it's beautiful. And I gotta send it out to Carly Henderson right now. Carly, what do you have for us? I know you're at Chuckanut Bay Distillery. I just had a little bit of whiskey here myself. What are you having?
Okay, well, I think I'm going to try a little something here in a little bit. This space is so cool. Loving Chuckanut Bay Distillery. I'm here with Matt. He's one of the owners here. Hi, Matt.
Hi there. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for having us here. What kind of things do you make here at the distillery?
We make a little bit of everything. I mean, we're just so lucky to be surrounded by all the farmland we are, so we're able to source all of our agriculture within 30 miles.
That is wonderful. Tell me about the whole grain to glass situation you have here, or philosophy, really.
Yeah. Well, so our thought is like anything will make you intoxicated, so if that's a go, drink whatever, right? But so we want our alcohol to speak to place. Okay. So with that, you know, we're using rye, corn, wheat, and potatoes. Yeah, all from right here in Whatcom in Skagit County.
All right, what are we standing right in front of right now?
So right here, this is one of our washbacks. So this is where we do our fermentations. So if you look in there, you can see that's our rye fermenting, and this is going to turn into a rye whiskey.
Oh my gosh. How long does it take, and how long has it been there already?
So the fermentation takes about a week.
Oh,
and then
that's shorter than I would have thought.
Well, the rest of it takes about 4.5 years.
Oh.
So yeah, it's like it happens fast and then slow.
All right. So instead of it's like a hurry up and wait situation here.
Hurry up and wait.
Yeah, and I know you did a huge renovation recently. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so we bought this building in 2017, and 18,500 square feet. It was the original JCPenney's. It hasn't been fully occupied since 1950. So we had to crawl through a hole in the wall to get into the basement. Removed probably close to 800,000 pounds of material out of this place.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been our white whale, but you know what? It's been a lot of fun. We've gotten to learn a lot, and so all the materials you see in here, these are all out of the building. Wow. The beautiful thing about big old buildings that they don't remove anything from is that you have lots of materials to work with.
That's really cool. And what do you have for me to taste here today? This is a beautiful spread, by the way. I didn't know I was going to be getting food as well. This is exciting.
Yeah, it's kind of a medley here. Our chef, heard you were going to be here. He just was so excited to do some cooking. Yeah, so
send my regards to the chef.
That's right. Okay. So yeah, we have like our mezza platter, and so like this is just kind of an assortment of all locally farmed stuff. Okay. Yeah.
I love this fresh bread. This is so good. It's such a beautiful presentation. Yeah. What am I tasting?
So this is our dock wine. So this is something that we made. It's now about 3.5 years old, I guess. Mm-hmm. So we are kind of riffing off of Drambuie. So like the idea is that we got this.
What's Drambuie?
Drambuie is like it's a Scottish liqueur that they sweeten with honey, and that has all these different herbs in it.
Okay.
So just kind of riffing off of that. So hibiscus. We've got lemon verbena, cherry bark, and this assortment. It's at 46% alcohol, and then we sweeten it a little bit, just like kind of round it out, make some really pretty drinks.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, thank you so much. And I know you're opening a rooftop bar later this summer in a big event space, so be sure to come check it out here at Chuckanut Bay Distillery. And Mireya, I think you've got some food that you're cooking up there as well. What are you making?
Carly, it sounds like you're having a good time, and I'm also having a good time. Yes, I am here with Executive Chef Marcello at the Lighthouse Bar and Grill at Hotel Bellwether, and we're gonna make a little snack, some ceviche, okay? So, Chef, talk to me about what makes this ceviche different.
This is based on a Peruvian ceviche, pretty traditional, served with the roasted yam, some fresh chips. It's made with a Pacific Northwest halibut, though, which kind of sets it, you know, above the rest.
And you were telling me that this is one of your favorite types of meals.
I would say so, yeah. Light, summery, fresh ingredients. So the halibut comes from right out here, the aisles, right towards the aisles, Juan de Fuca.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I know. You can't beat it. That fish probably came out of the water 2 days ago.
Wow, that is so amazing. And what an opportunity, right? Because not everybody gets to say that.
No.
And you kind of separated everything out for us here just so we're ready to go. So walk us through it.
Okay, so you basically start with what they call the leche de tigre. It's the marinade for the fish. So we put our pungent spices, our garlic, our onions into the bowl.
It smells so good. That green onion there.
Yep, green onion, white onion, some smashed garlic, some minced garlic, some fresh ginger.
Oh, yum.
And then in Peru, they use like ají amarillo, which is essentially a yellow spicy chili paste. But
I love it,
kinda
yeah.
just make my own fresh chili paste here. Get that in there.
I love that. Okay.
A little salt. Little pepper.
Some seasoning, beautiful. And here's the fish. You just kind of chop that up.
Yep, a little diced fish. Squeeze the fresh lime all over it.
Now, I have heard that when you're talking about ceviche, like, is it that you don't leave the lime in there too long, or you do?
Right, so like this dish that's gonna be ready for us to eat has just been marinating for about 30, 45 minutes.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
so then
you
it's
don't
all
wanna
ready to go, not too much. Oh, this looks so delicious and it smells great. Really for any time, but especially the summertime, my goodness. All right, while you're working on that, can I snag the dish that's ready to go?
Please
Okay.
do, yeah. Dig in.
And right as I was getting up, I said, please let there be little chippies, and here they are. I love it. All right, here we go.
That's good stuff.
Y'all, this is good. Very limey, and I love cilantro. So fresh and delicious. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Oh, no. Absolutely, Chef. My goodness.
Lunchtime.
It is lunchtime. I was being selfish. I'm very sorry. But this fish is delicious. Great job. Oh, my goodness. This has been an amazing time, and we're going to continue having so much fun. You're a rock star.
Thank you.
I know you know it. All right. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make.
The Lighthouse here at Hotel Bellwether. You know what? This has been so much fun.
Yeah, it has.
Bellingham is awesome, and I'm going to make this a regular yearly thing, I think.
I think you should. It's a great place for families. And I have a little guest with me here. My son.
Oh, it's your son.
My son.
Good.
I found a loose child, and I brought him with me. No, my son is here. This has been a really great time. I know you and I have been hanging out at the Hotel Bellwether, but Carly, you have been hanging out all over Bellingham, girl. What was your favorite thing? I feel like you want to move here.
Hi, today has been such a day. So I can't believe all the amazing things that I got to do in Bellingham. Learning to canoe, I know y'all thought that was gonna be easy. That was, you turn the wrong way and you can really feel that thing move back and forth. So I'm glad we didn't totally tip over the edge. I'm also obsessed with Neko Cat Cafe. I wanna go, I was just telling everyone behind the scenes, I wanna go back there and just hang out there for hours. They have so many drinks and so many cute spaces. It's very Instagrammable. And I love that they've gotten 400 cats adopted uplifted through this whole operation. So it's just like bringing joy while you're there and helping these kitties have an amazing home. So many other great things we did here today. I can't name them all, but I hope we gave you an amazing little preview. So if you come to Bellingham, you've got some good spots to check out. Back to you guys.
You know, we were talking about all morning long about how much Bellingham has grown here over the past 15 years. The brewery scene here has exploded as well, and that's going to be really fun. I'm going to be checking out a couple of those later on today for sure. And I'm going to take my kids. My kids and my wife are coming up here right now, and we're going to go to that cat cafe because I know they'll go nuts over that.
I think I'm going to hit up the Spark Museum because I think my son is really going to love that. He might not do the whole cage thing Carly did, but he'll try it out.
The Cage of Doom.
The Cage of Doom. And you know what? It has really been an excellent experience here, but don't forget, we're actually going to get to meet people. You guys can stop by the Hotel Bellwether and we'll say hello.
What's that? 11:30 to 12:30, and we're going to be here, and you can come shake our hands and say hi, and it'll be a lot of fun.
And we'll chit chat. It'll be so great. Yeah, this has been an amazing experience. Thank you so much to the community for really letting us show how it shines. I think everyone was so excited. And it's so nice to be somewhere where people are excited to see you.
I know, right? Yeah, imagine that.
Imagine that. Oh, it has been amazing. Again, 11:30 to 12:30 here at Hotel Bellwether. And then next on our summer fun tour is Puyallup. So we're really bouncing around, baby.
We're going to have fun at Puyallup.
Yeah,
Puyallup's fantastic. Yeah, we're going to be having fun down there next. Thanks so much for joining us today on Studio 13 Live in Bellingham. Have a great one. We'll see you on Monday.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make your day.